whatever. I'll just hold it up. I'm just opening the box. It's a very weird box. Wait a little bit. If anyone else wants to join. We'll start, I guess. I don't think anyone else is really gonna join. We don't usually have a lot of viewers. So I just got the package like 10 minutes ago now. And they smashed my box. But nothing is supposed to be broken, so that's good. And they bubble wrapped it, so yay. Well, the girls are in their room, and most of the dogs are laying down. So if you hear any noise, it's the air fryer, because I didn't eat yet. But that's about it. I'm trying to get that back up. No. Their bag is kind of stuck. Hold on. I don't want to try to break my nails, so. I'm just gonna cut it. Too fucking bad. It's gonna go in the trash anyways. I don't burn plastic. I'm not gonna struggle with a piece of plastic. Back you up. So this is some of my stuff. There's also a present in here, and she's watching, so I'm not gonna open that anyways. But here's yours, which they kindly wrapped separately for you. So we'll start with the leashes, I guess. I'll show this first and I'll go get the collar. I forgot to get the collar that goes with it, but that's okay. I got another body leash that's wider. This one matches the green and red collar that we had the other day. I wanted to try her over the shoulder style leashes. So this one is a 5.5 over the shoulder. And it's green and red. I'll put it on her after this. I'm just going to show them first. And I've got another tiny black traffic leash because I can't find mine to save my life. So I got a similar one as the green, but I think this one's a little shorter. I think that I got shorter than the other. And then I got another 5.5 fully black leash to match any other thing I want to put with it, because my other one has yellow and it doesn't match everything and it looks really awkward with anything else. So that's the black one. I can also, I'm not very tall, so I don't need a tall leash. Most of the time these come in 6 feet. That's the black one. I'm gonna go get the collar that I mentioned, so I'll be back in a minute. I know where it is, so it shouldn't be long. That's what I mean. It does not match. This is the collar that I got prior. It was on sale. So it's matching the red and green one. So this will be a set. I have the matching pull strap with it. Cute. She'll be so excited to come over. This is was my everyday leash, but as you can see the yellow clashes with a lot of things, but we'll still keep it and use it. Of course, because it's my favorite one. We'll just get this out. Oh goodness. It's hitting both hands. Bubble wrap. The kids will have fun with that. I'll give it to them later. So we're going to pop that in my ears. I'm just going to put the leashes in the box, I guess. Because I don't need them in my way. Right now. And I'll put everything on her afterwards. Don't mind my idiot chewing an alcohol bottle. There's none in it. It's rinsed already. He's weird. Yep. I went a little crazy because I don't usually buy myself a whole lot of things. Of course. You gotta chew the bottle in the way. Which one do we show first? There's this one. Which one first? Oh my goodness. One running with the bottle. This one? I don't know if I'll love this list. If not, I'll sell it. I don't really care. But it got my attention. This is what it says. On both sides, it's the same. And we have this wonderful beast, which I'm trying to show the whole thing on it. Okay, there you go. Which my dog is black currently, but I'm getting another dog soon, so that'll be for him, not really for her, but I loved it anyway. And patience and love are hard to find, so I jumped at the chance since I could. This one, I'm not sure if we have a video for one in our sunflower, which I think it's back there. I could show afterwards. But we have this one as well, which is the same on both sides as well. That's her. Back of it. So I have a feeling this one will be used quite a bit. Oh my goodness, the dogs want to play now. It's not going to be quiet anymore. Now it's a drag race. I'll go get the red one. It's right behind me. This is our red one. That's the red one that we have already. That's the back of this one. Which we use this one a lot as well. A little bit, yeah, but not exactly the same. Like the flowers are different. Flowers are different. The saying is different. It's a different style as well. It's not as long in the back. Those are the three. uh, like light teal green one. Not sure what the actual color is. I thought it was white, but it's not white. With like an off-white? I would have to ask. It's not white. It looks like it, but it's not. It's like a really, really like off-white. Even like on the bluer side even. What's this one? Which I'll probably use in the winter. This gives me winter vibes. And that's what it says. Which she is a cardiac alert dog, so she doesn't use her nose. And then I have this one. This is the last one of the order. For me. There's a dog hair on it. That's okay. No one here is allergic to dogs. But this is the other one. This one is roses. Which I'm not sure if I love this one per se, but we'll see. It's just been a year, and flowers have been my thing lately, so that's what we have. Ignore my nails. I really need to get them done. So, problem is showing now. I guess it could show behind me. Move that there. We'll do the leashes first. Because pretty likely that the straps will be needing to be set on her. So we'll start with the leashes. I also need to figure out how they work. I know how they work, just not how they fit. That would be a hand loop. I'm guessing it's this one. Yeah, it looks about right. I'll have it on the right side though, because I use right side, not left. I don't know why I put it that way actually. We're gonna spin this around because I have rings on me that way. Okay, yeah, that's how it goes. Because the other way would be the handle part. So it's just a side body. Can you give me a needle? And yes, my girls are pretty much all in it. Just if you can see properly. Okay, I'm gonna just push these. I'm gonna move these out of the way. I'll lay it down. We're done. B, leave it. Should be able to see that way. Oh, honey. I don't want you. Go bed. She just has a chain on, so it doesn't really matter. We dare to go. And that's what it looks like. If you could get her face out of the way. This Muppet. Go, lay down. You're upset. No one wants to see you. You're just a stinker. And come here then. There. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it with the dog being in the way. Go like. Not what I meant. Okay. It's just a black fish. Because my house is so dark, you can hardly see it. There you go. I don't want you. Go lay down. You have a bed right there. She's too fluffy, so I don't keep a collar on her. So we just have her chained, which is fine. My dogs don't bite collars, so I can put whatever I want on them. So that's the black one. Honestly, I probably could have done 5 feet, but whatever. It's okay. We'll do the red one. Put the red one without the traffic leash. Just because that traffic leash is much longer. And it's probably going to be too long. So I don't know if I'll use it with it. I'll probably just use the red, like this red set, and the white harness for winter. It gives me Christmassy vibes. This is, I mean, if I do a regular collar on her, it would look like this. It wouldn't be like completely dragging neck. Okay. There you go. See, this is what I'll pull strap. Not the pull strap, the traffic leash on it. And because the other one's black, I could use it as well on there. I like the green one. I'm pretty sure the green one's longer. It wants to fall off my table. No, you're not. It looks to be longer to me. Yeah, I just want to see if they're the same length. I don't think they are. Pretty sure I took smaller. Yeah, they are. The other one's all the way to the bottom. Which is fine because I found this one was a little too long for us. That's probably why I took the other one. Because the green one was pre-made. So I just took whatever length she had at the time. And that's with the traffic leash, which we do usually use because when I load and unload her, I just use the traffic leash on her, like to actually load her in with. This is with the traffic. See, it's much longer on the bottom, which we don't usually. I don't allow her to have a lot of leash, simply because that way she gets less distracted. You're more at my side. But you don't usually leave my side anyways. Even in general. Even in general, you're always there, huh? Those are the leashes. And then I just pass them over my head. It's much simpler than holding them and dropping them like I usually do. And I put these back in the box. I'm pretty sure the vest will be too big and will need to be resized, but that's fine. It'll just look a little funny. Did you just yawn behind? Just yawn? Is it boring? Is it boring stuff? It's all for you. It's not cheap stuff, huh? You're such a big baby. Do you have boogers? Okay. The famous poodle boogers. If you have one, you know about them. Every damn time. Oh yeah, definitely needs to be resized. That's okay. She's quite fluffy, so it might not look as weird. Okay, just the belly. The belly is really big. It will fit her, just not in the current size. Bee, can you go lay down? Go lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Thank you. You're in my way. Right. Can you go French so they can actually see? And yes, her pants are way too big, but I only have small and large right now. A couple of the dogs lost some weight, so it'll look funny, but there you go. That one is the rose. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Be too far. There we go. You go too far away. You're too far away. That would. It's like a bluish purple. I guess that's the navy. It looks like the navy. I have a navy one. I'll compare it, but I think it's the navy. That's the first one. Why are you being so weird? Why are you being so weird? Oh, shush. You leave her alone. Charlie, leave her alone. Go to bed too. Go to bed. The fun of intact boys and intact girls. Indeed. So much fun. He's being a bit of a brat. I don't know if you can hear him, but he was under the table. I'll just actually drape them on. No, don't go there. The bottom straps are too big anyway. So that's the bluish one, I guess, or off-white. I don't know. I don't know what that color would be. Probably off-white. It looks blue in the camera. I don't know. It looks funny. I like it though. It pops on her. You look pretty. Ah, you look so pretty. Let me fix your pants. Your pants are falling off. Here we go. I need to get you guys smaller pants. There you go. That's the teal one. Or whatever you would call this one. Thought I chipped my nail, but I didn't chip it. It's just something that was under it. That's okay. B, go lay down. No one wants you. Here. Let me go that side. Whatever. Same thing. They're the same on both sides. That's the sunflower. You're a very patient dog. Especially with them whining and annoying shit out of you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have the girl. You did the good girl. You did the good girl. Yeah. You did the good girl. You're so patient. Yeah, you're so patient, huh? Because she's dark, everything other than black really pops on her. Even black will probably show even. Because she's blue, she's not black. Probably not as much, but it will show. One more. One more. I do a full gear, but that would be very, very long. It's a bit too close. Come here. So this would be the black one. Move your booty this way so they can see. Oh, actually, the yellow shows pretty well. Actually shows pretty well on her. Oh, the cuddles. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Shut the cuddly gosh. Oh. Such a good girl. Old lady. The old lady. Old lady in the background, not knowing what the heck's going on, huh? I'm a niño. Yeah, you're a good girl. Do you want a cookie? Everyone wants a cookie. Want a cookie? I got it. Oh, you're doing pussy right. Maybe I have a bad idea. That's not the best one. We'll get little cookie. You sit your butt. You sit your butt. Oh no. I don't know if you caught that, but it's going in her hair. Come here. Little cookie in your roof. Sit. I'm that good boy. Yeah, I got a cookie. Except for one, I'm coming. Because he's a hormonal butt who won't stop. Even if I yell at him. And right now I had 3 girls in heat. Currently there's 2 left. And 1 to go. So that's fun. and 3 impact boys. So they're frustrated right now. Yes, they're Cookie. It's not Ball is life, it's Cookies is life for everyone. They know their word. Hi, girls. With your big noses. I'm surrounded by noses. What? They don't see you. There's one there. One there. One there. You're not getting more cookies. Sorry. Hi. I'm not sure if you're alerting or if you're just going crazy for more cookies. Stop being annoying. Thank you. They're going crazy. The boys are going crazy. I'm going to check what you want. It's not in here. It's in the bedroom. I'll be right back. Ow! Just step on my foot. She was jumping on me, but I don't know if she was jumping for more cookies or jumping for alerts. Because this week has been weirdly in the lows. Like awkwardly in the lows. For no reason. That's not high. Well, technically it's high, but not high enough for an alert. So she probably just wanted more treats. Which I'm not surprised. Of course she's staring. She knows who I am now. I'm the treat giver. She loves me now. Don't you find it funny that every dog you get, as soon as they know I have treats like all the time, they annoy me all the time? I've always been frisky. So if you see me correcting a dog, that is why. Sir, get down. Excuse you. Yeah? You leave her alone? No. Apparently. Even for my own dogs, I just have to take the treat bag out and they go insane. And like, sometimes there's not even anything in it, just the bag. They still go crazy. Lately, I actually haven't been using it. And it's kind of funny because usually we do the store. I don't usually treat her unless we're like using something new or something like that. But when I load her in or out, well, usually in the car after we're done, I usually give her a treat. And I haven't been doing that. And she actually doesn't care lately, which is interesting. Usually she would stare at me like, we're done, treat, now. I don't know. She's been weird lately. Oh, Benina. We worked, when was it? I think it was last weekend. We usually work on the weekends. And she was super distracted, which is not like her. And yes, I do work her in heat. I just put a diaper and I have like a snowsuit. It fully covers her. And we rarely see anyone in public like other dogs. Obviously no parks and stuff like that, but we don't do that anyway. I don't know, she was oddly distracted. Like paying attention, but distracted at the same time. Like she was really hyper-focused on other things around her. Which is probably due to her heat, but whatever. She's not... Usually I'll still work her unless her heat is bothering her. which she does not care. Sometimes she does, like she'll rub her back end, especially on the table, which she started to slow down, which means her heat is going away. But she would like rub her back end to try to get the diaper off. She doesn't care about being in heat per se. But yeah, probably the heat. She should be done in about a week. So she acts normal other than that. She was just distracted. But sometimes it's just even like sometimes she wants to alert to other people. And there was a lady in the electric carts that kept passing by us quite a bit, and every time she would like look in that direction. So I don't know if she wanted to just alert to her, if she smelled like another animal. I don't know. She doesn't usually sniff people, but you never know, really. Especially that she uses her nose as her job a lot of the times. I don't know. It's weird. Does anyone have questions or anything? I don't want to stay too long because the dogs will go crazy because they end up being paranoid around 10 o'clock because my fiance gets home around that time. So they'll bark like friggin' dummies at every sound. Well, most of them. Not all of them bark, but most of them do. Or if you want to see anything, I don't know. I have a tiny house, not something to really show off, other than my crappy tree. Any questions or anything you want to see or something? I don't know. Anything really. Training. I can do training. Not for very long because my foot has been annoying the living crap out of me. But I can do a little bit if you want to see any. I also have to get a new stove on Friday because we live basically in the countryside and we're surrounded of woods. And sadly, we have a coyote and a fox, though I haven't seen the fox in quite a while, that ate all the stray cats around us. So now we have mice. And we have one that went into my stove and I guess hoarded food because there's holes underneath my stove. And it was smoking so badly that it covered my house in smoke because my fiance was using it as a heater. And he didn't realize that it was smoking that bad. So we had to basically wash all the walls and the ceiling and the floor for smoke damage. So now I can't use my stove for any cooking. Thankfully, we have the microwave and the air fryer. So we still have means of cooking in a way. Not the best cooking, but better than nothing. So now he's going to take off on Friday so we can go get another one. After I spent a lot of money on Christmas presents and other things this month. So this is another fun expense to pay for that I really didn't want to pay for, but I don't have a choice because we need to eat actual food. So that's what we're doing on Friday. So much fun. Adulting is so much fun. And the most annoying thing is my stove is only 3 years old. We could, but I don't know what of. I would honestly try her reaction at the chickens again, but like outside. But my chickens are not having it right now. I also have to go put more bedding in there. and it's a pain in the butt. I honestly love having chickens, but I also absolutely hate it. We can in the back if it's not as icy as it is right now. Because aren't we supposed to get snow soon? Tomorrow? I think tomorrow. I mean, we can do it in my living room. I can just move my table. As I said, tiny house, but more open than yours. I don't know. Oh, and my garage door broke, the back one. So that's fun. I can't open it now. The hinge broke. We gotta get that too. What a year, huh? Oh my gosh. That I'm not gonna start on. That I'm gonna lose my mind if I do. But it's been a hell of a year, and I'm glad that it's almost over. Because if it would be like early in the year, I would lose my mind. Even more than I am now. Like, I spent a crap ton of money this month. Like, not just this month, but like the last maybe 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. And then this happens. Oh, adulting. It's so fun. Could be worse, but could be also way better. And then this package was late. The package I just opened was supposed to be here 2 days ago. This was like the final day of it arriving. And they usually stop delivering at 8 p.m. It is currently 9. And it arrived here at 8:10. And the tracking said that it was in my area for the last, I think, 2 or 3 days. Like, it's 20 minutes away. There's no reason for it to be late. None at all. And it arrived here smashed on a corner. Like, so stupid. The guy came here. I heard the truck. I didn't think it was him, so I didn't call the dogs to my bedroom, which is where they like chilled till I let them out. So I looked out the window and they saw the truck, and I was okay. I shipped them in my room. I just closed the gate because I knew it was like a quick thing to pick up and whatever. The guy went literally up on the patio and put it right next to the door. So my window of my bedroom is right on the side, so they heard everything. So they went absolutely crazy. So the guy probably thought it was an absolutely insane. Because my biggest dog, Ace, was barking. And he doesn't usually bark, but when he barks, it barks really loud. So I was like, oh, fun. The guy must have like shit himself. It was just funny. It was like, yeah, your package is right there. Okay. Like, I'm not going to open the door. Don't worry. You're not going to charge it. I mean, my dogs are friendly. They're big babies. But, like, that's a lot of volume. 7 dogs barking at once. It's quite loud. Probably. I mean, they'll mostly just bark. They won't bite anyone. The only thing they try to bite is a mouse, but they're not quick enough. I don't have terriers. I have poodles. They're slow. Well, they're slow. They're too slow. They're not slow, but they're too slow. A mouse is much faster. I don't think you can tell where it was smashed. But it was here. I don't know. It was not what I was expecting. Oh yeah, it ran underneath the cabinet, like the corner one, that's like the triangle one in the corner. There's like a little gap underneath, and that's where they run into. And he literally slammed his head on the counter to try to get it, and he still failed. But yeah, oddly, Nova likes to try as well, which is really funny because she's old and slides now, so it like doesn't really work. But yeah, whatever. I have trap set, but I think that little bugger is kind of smart, which is very annoying. There's no creatures inside the box. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. Oh, there's nothing in there. Charlie thinks there's a creature in the box. He's like sniffing the hole. For what? Chasing the mouse? He tries. I think my dogs would love, you know, the teeny tiny RC cars? They would probably lose their mind. Because anything like, even my robot vacuum, I bought myself a robot vacuum for Christmas for myself, which I absolutely love. And he tries to get the little wands that like sweep the stuff. He tries to get that every time. Oh, Finn loses his mind. They go spinning out of our room to try to get it. Like, you're too slow. Like, by the time you're halfway here, it's already underneath. That's what happened the other day. I turned on the stove, and it started smoking, obviously. And all I see is the mouse running out. I was like, really? Like, you're still in there? We smoked the living crap out of it. Nope, still there. Like a flirt pole? I can't have him off a leash, sadly. But I'm sure he probably would chase it. I really want to get, though I don't know if my yard would work with it. I want to get like the lure cursing thing, the wire that chases it. But I don't know where I would put it. I'll probably put it where the chicken yard is, like the front part. It just has to go like a square. Yeah. It's uphill a lot, so it would only be like there or one of the sides. Hard to tell. I either want to buy that or I'm going to buy some agility stuff. Because when I get my other dog, I kind of want to try. See, I'm crazy because this breed is, it's known to be poodle-like, but more intense, but more one person, which is what I need. My dogs love everyone. Literally everyone. Whether they're pet or not, they still love people. She knows when she's working not to annoy people, but like if they're here, she still goes crazy. In the house, she's a dog. Plain and simple. Unless she knows I need her and I ask for her to help me, she's not gonna bother, really. But like, this next breed is not, it's not known to be very, I don't want to say friendly, but it's not a breed that I would go up to anyone. Like, they're very cautious. So I don't know how much I can do with them, but I'm hoping to do, possibly show him if he's good enough quality, which he should be. He's coming from a show line, and she does show a lot, all over the place. And there's like multiple champions in her lines, so it's a really good breeder. And she does breed for temperament, so he's supposed to be chill. I did apply for him. I will only know God knows when, but he's only going to be born next December, so I would only get him around probably April-ish, depending on when it takes. So he would be my birthday present. Like 2026 birthday. Yeah. Which is quite a while. I did apply. I did not hear back yet. I don't know when I'll hear back. Hopefully soon. If not, I do have another breeder of another breed set aside. Because my current service dog is 4. Dexter should be 5. I usually retire around 7. Simply because, and this might be controversy, and I don't care, I want her to be a dog. Fully a dog. For at least a little bit. Like to enjoy being a dog and not always working. You know, it's a lot of walking. It's hard on the dog. She's pretty big. She's a large breed dog. So I like them to have time to be a dog, like to be a pet for a while. So I don't want her to be like 10 and have to still work, you know. I'm not like that. Like her mother retired at 4 because she was walking really, really slowly. And with my health issues, I couldn't have that. And she was, how do I say this? Some things like spooked her. She wasn't a big fan of like things over her head. Like, you know, when you walk to Walmart, there's like the gates to walk in. She hated those. She hated those with a passion. She also did not like the hand blower things in the bathroom that are super loud. She did not like those either. I had to like move her to the side so the fan wouldn't touch her because she just wasn't having it. Like she had like weird quirks. Really good at working, but really weird quirks. Anyways, last year, maybe the year before, I started noticing that she was losing her hearing a little bit. So yeah, I kept my eye on that. And then this year I'm pretty sure she's starting arthritis. She's almost 8 now. So she was having trouble getting up. And sometimes when she would get up, she would slide a lot. She gets around fine, but you can tell, like, if you look at her, that her muscle mass is less defined as it used to be. And she used to be a crazy runner, fast runner. So I wanted her to be a dog. Like, you could tell she was just done. She didn't want to work anymore. She loved working, but she just couldn't keep up anymore. Which sucks because she was only 4. But those things happen. Happens for a reason most of the time. And I had decided to breed her at 4. That was before all the issues. Don't worry. She was sound that time. We bred her 3 times, and I kept her first daughter, which is my service dog currently, who is now 4. And we have one from the last litter, who is 2. Well, that's B. That's the dog that was in my way constantly. And I didn't continue the line. Like, after she started having arthritis and all that, I was like, nah. I still have their dad, which is Ace, which is the big dog that I was telling you. And he will be losing his goods quite soon because he's going to drive me crazy. Hello. And yeah, hopefully that'll chill him out because he gets quite vocal when the girls are in heat, and it's very annoying. Like anyone who has an intact male and intact females, it's such an annoying sound. And he's like the worst of it. Like, Charlie, who is my oldest male, will whine like when they're close to being bred, but other than that, he doesn't really care. Finn's just clueless. Finn's too young, so he's like trying to hump everyone, but like doesn't know what he's doing, and he only reaches like their leg because he's so short. So I'm like, you're completely pointless for that, bud. Like it doesn't work. Oh, it's just stupid. And today he was trying to help me wrap presents. But he was like, I didn't notice I had the rolls on my bed, and he usually sleeps in bed with us. And he had chewed the end of one of the rolls and was making little pieces of paper in my bed. So then I yelled at him. He got down. He got pissed off, laid in the bed and kept staring at me. And kept like going in and out of the bedroom and then lying back down and like staring at me. So I was giving him like scrap pieces that are like completely pointless to wrap anything with. He just took that in the bed, all happy, prancing to the bed, just to rip that to shreds. And I'm like, okay, because he's like my box and paper freak. He just loves shredding anything. So I'm like, I'm not gonna leave presents just there. So I gated the presents around, so now he can't reach them and shred them. Because the joys of a young puppy. He's not really a puppy, he's like a year and a half now. But he can be a little bit destructive. Not horribly destructive, like he won't chew furniture or chew shoes, or he loves his toys. He doesn't. But if I leave a box, like I have the box of stuff on the floor right now, I'm surprised he didn't go after it already. Because that's like usually his thing. He's sleeping. He's sleeping on the sofa. I don't know if you can see him. Hold on. Eat right there. See, he's not always annoying. She's in the heat right there. And Ace is in the crate right there. Like, they're not always bad. But if they pass next to him, though, oh my goodness, it's all hell breaks loose. He goes into hormone mode 100%. Which is very annoying. That's like a high-pitched screaming. It's so annoying. So, okay, I can't, like, I don't trust him with the girls. Because he will try. And 2 of them are his daughters. So that's a big no. And I don't think I have any family members watching, but some of them are annoyed with me because I crate him quite a bit. But the problem is, I can't really rotate and crate because I have 3 to 4 females in heat at a time, compared to 1 male who can breed 3 of them. So it's easier for me to crate him than to crate all the girls. He does get free time, but usually outside and not inside to be a pest. So this would be the set altogether, actually. That would be the full thing. Oh yeah, he's I call him my horse for a reason. He's quite tall and big and a butt head. But yeah. Actually just went out, but he's getting a little restless. My hair is driving me crazy. I don't know what to do with it. I've been growing it out for like a year. At this point, anyway. Because the hairdresser that I went to charges $50. And I honestly don't want to pay $50 for a trim. And she's not that great. So I'm just growing it out, and I have no idea what to do with it. Right now it's just air dried. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure she'll be smaller. He's quite tall. I didn't see the parents, so it's kind of like hard to tell. I'm guessing smaller. I'm guessing like maybe Lila size, maybe a little bit bigger. That would be my guess. Because shepherds aren't as tall as poodles either. And Ace is quite tall. Ace is actually like too tall. He's over the size requirement for the standard. That's why they're called, well, they're sold as royals because they're oversized, but really he's just a big lion. He takes that from his dad. His dad was massive. His mom was actually about Nova's size. She wasn't tall. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're probably already pretty similar in size. Because she's almost what, Reese's size? Reese is a bit shorter than her, isn't she? Is Reese shorter than Lily? I think he is. Yeah, that's what I thought. My borders aren't tall. The Sky was at my hip, so she wasn't very tall either. Well, her head was at my hip. She was about Nova's size. A bit fatter because I didn't know any better, but you know, believe when we learn. She was kind of chunky. Oh well, I know better now. None of my dogs are fat now. Well, one's a little chunky, but she's not like overweight. She's just like what you would call a pet weight. But she's old. She's 10. I actually didn't see him a whole lot. Like I didn't see how wide he is. I saw him, but I didn't like pay attention to it. My widest was Nova, but I made her lose a lot of weight, so now she looks way better. Yeah, I didn't want to go there the other day because I was like, Lila's in heat. That's like the worst idea. Like even he doesn't have any balls, but he's still gonna go crazy, and so is Reese. Like no. Like I'm not gonna put her to that torture again. I'd want to scream like a friggin' banshee that he is. I'll send you a message later. You're gonna laugh at so bad. That makes me think of yesterday. You would laugh. I was like, he's crazy. I sent it to you on Facebook. You're gonna laugh. I was like, are you serious? Like, fuck no. No way. Not gonna happen. Because he was like, the husky? It was like, no, not the husky. No. I said, he doesn't even have balls anyways. We'll work with the husky. Yeah, he's like, we need money. And looked at me. I was like, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I am not breeding that dumbass. Frick no. You should probably sit on him. I mean, she tries to friggin' eat Finn most of the time. I don't imagine her with puppies. Nope, those girls will not have puppies. Ever. Cute, yes, but yeah, stupid. Very, very stupid. I know. You imagine her stupidness and his like craziness? How extremely like nuts they would be. Like he's smart, but he's like a Velcro dog. Like, but she's like just dumb. She's the second dumbest poodle I have. She's smarter than Ace, in a way. But no, not gonna happen. Then he was like, "What do you mean?" Then the shepherd and the shepherd and Ace, and I was like, "No, even worse, no." I was like, "No, no, no, just no." I'm not pro doodle at all. There will never be a doodle in my house, other than when I'm grooming one or possibly training one, because I have done both. But I will never ever own, rescue, whatever, or produce any. Ever. I'm not, no. Actually, I can say a little story about that. When we first moved here, I had 5 dogs, and I was messaged by a lady to train her service dog, okay? And she had good intentions. The dog probably could have worked if I would have trained it younger on. But at the current age, it just, like I told her straight up, it's not going to work. So this dog was, I believe she was 2? Around 2. 2 or 3 maybe. So she was an older dog. She was very much overweight. And she was a Saint Bernard poodle doodle. Sweet dog. But the owner failed to mention that her dog had been attacked in public by another dog about a month prior to coming to me. And I had other dogs. Okay. My dogs were super friendly, especially to other dogs. This dog was not happy about it. And honestly, not safe. She had basics down, housebroken. That's about it. She had no tasks. She could hardly walk on a leash. And they lived, I guess, in the back country or something, like a back road house. Like they were in the middle of nowhere. So the dog never heard traffic, like cars, anything like that. Where I am, I'm right next to the road. So it's quite loud, even in the house. Most of the time we hear it. So one of her requests for me to train was to walk on a leash. But I didn't know that cars freaked her out. I'm not a very big person. This dog was, I'm guaranteeing, close to 100 pounds, if not more, especially that she was overweight. And she was against prong collars, which I told her was fine. I wasn't going to use one unless she wanted me to. So I had her on a chain martingale, properly set behind the ears. And I had her on just a normal leash that you hold. Because that time I wasn't as bad as I am now and I don't drop things. Anyways, as I was walking this dog, I was walking her on my sidewalk, which we don't have a sidewalk. It's just like the shoulder, like just the rocks basically on the side of the road. So we were walking down there and the car came and this dog went absolutely insane and tried to drag me and I almost fell in the ditch. Our ditch is about easily 5 feet, a drop, like straight drop, like really deep. And when I first got her, it was just about winter. So there was snow in there. And I almost sank in the ditch of 5 feet because this dog was too scared to walk on a leash next to traffic. Thankfully, this dog did not stay with us very long.
Mama, what on this? Could you work on this?
I don't know if I have any left. These are the vests. Do not open this one. This is a present. That's a present. Stop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me. Please on the national pickup. Well, they're gonna go in my room anyway. You can bring them in my room.
Oh,
no, not your room. My room. At least the dog was fixed, but that's the only good thing. No, go over there. You don't need to be on the live. Shooey. Finn is sleeping. Leave him alone. He was. Take him. He's right there. Well, they don't see the sofa. Yeah, I have a few videos of her. I don't think I posted them here though. They're just on my person. Thank you. Just lay down. But yeah, that was so much fun. Oh, in the house because she was attacked. She didn't like my dogs very much. Thankfully, the owners had bought a big crate, so I had her in the crate, and the dogs would just like walk around her just to show her that they weren't going to attack her, which did work, but she was still like iffy. So I even had to buy a muzzle and muzzle her, and then train her with the muzzle. And that was, yeah, it was fun. But yeah, like that dog, that dog would not have worked as a service dog at all. The owner ended up coming to get her like a month later, saying that she missed her or something. Anyways, she took her to another trainer in her area, which stupidly she flew here. Like, whatever. She flew the dog to me, only to stay here like a month. And we were making progress other than the cars, but yeah. She came to get her. That's the crate. I still have the crate. That's the crate I'm using currently. So I kept the crate, and I kept, she had bought like a load of food for the dog. She couldn't like fly it back. She had bought it around here, and I had to just store it here to use it. My dogs did horrible on it. I don't remember what I did with it. I think I threw it out or donated it or something. I don't remember. Anyways, my dogs didn't do good on that food. But yeah, that was fun. Oh, and I never got paid for it. She basically paid me in the dog food and the crate, which was stupid. But yeah, that's why I don't usually train other people's dogs, because I can't trust them. And they don't tell me everything. Like, your dog isn't the same because your dog is a puppy. And mine just don't give a damn. But like, this was an adult dog, a big adult dog. Like, even when the lady came to drop her off, the dog was pulling to me. And the lady was like, not frail, but she was weaker than I am. So she could hardly even control her own dog. Skadade beto, you'll live. Skadade beto, you'll live. Huh? I don't think I have one left. If I do, maybe in my backpack, in the medium zipper.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she didn't tell me anything. She said she needed leash training and castrating, and that was the only issue. The lady left, and she then messaged me saying that the dog had been attacked a month prior to being here, and to be careful for the dogs. I was like, really? You should have told me that when you brought her here in the first place. Thankfully, she wasn't like aggressive, but she was very nervous. Like a dog too nervous to be a working dog. Like everything freaked the frig out. Yeah. But yeah, she had took her to another local. No. Like she would growl and show teeth, but not like lunge at them. She wasn't trustable. That's why I had bought the muzzle, because I just didn't trust her. And really any new dog, especially when you're boarding or training or whatever, if you don't know the dog, you're better off muzzle training anyways. Especially a big dog. Like this dog was massive. Like really massive. If I could put the photo of the dog here, I'm gonna check if I can't find it. Charlie, go lay down. Check if I can't find that photo. I'll show it to you. Like this was the dog. Like this dog is massive. Like this is a big dog. Thankfully she had been shaved prior to coming here, but like that's a sketchy dog to be working with. Like this dog was a powerhouse. Like it wasn't a dog lacking in muscle there. And like the leash walking was going like more than perfectly. She was fine. But as soon as there was noise, it was all hell was breaking loose. Like she wanted to just run. Like the lady was using a cane. Like it wasn't safe. And the other trainer did fail the dog. I wasn't the only one. She was like, this dog is a nervous wreck. Like you can't work a dog like this. She wanted it trained for something. Like not just working. It was something specific. I don't remember what it was. It was quite a while ago. But like it was sketchy. Other than that, I usually groom crazy doodles. The last one I did was covered in ticks and fleas, which was fun. The owners had no idea that there was even ticks on the dog. I had to pull, I think, 3 or 4 of them off. Like every doodle horror story, you get the ones that try to bite you every time you try to do anything. Or you have the ones that are brushed out but are not, which those are really fun. Especially when they have matting between their toes and they like don't want you touching their feet at all. Then you have to like fight the dog to get them cut and groomed. And honestly, when they're that bad, like I get as much as I can off, but when they pick them up, I'm like, I can't do any more than I'm already done. Like, I'm not gonna body slam your dog on the floor to groom his feet. And literally some of them are that bad, which is crazy. Anything else? I have another 15 minutes and then I have to go because my dogs will go crazy. I'll eventually do a full gear video. Probably live as well. I just don't like editing. But there's a lot. So I don't want to do it on this one. You're so cute. I don't know if you can see him. And yes, that's a propane tank for my stove. You can kind of see him. The baby face. You're so cute. You can't see it all the way, but he's like froggy. He's like splattered on the freaking sofa. You're too sleepy. You're a sleepy boy. Oh. He's laying on his foot. You can't see it. A little bit. His head's on his foot. Any questions or anything? People jumping on and off. Probably because I'm boring. I don't really care. Yeah, my hair is getting very long. I finally got the red out of my hair. It took like 5 dye boxes. It's also gotten really thicker, which is fun. Because I used to have very thin hair. Yeah, I just don't know what to do with it. Like right now I just like let it air dry. I air dry it like a stupid way because I just like make it when it's wet, like after the shower or whatever. I just twist it and I let it dry that way, so then it like curls itself. So that's what this end result is. Though I kind of messed up the top half, but whatever. I'll probably just straighten them out again. They kind of like, they curled but also flopped. So I don't care. I don't like using the curling iron. It's really hard on my hair. My straightener, I can like set the heat. Well, it's, yeah, I can set the heat. The curler, I can't. So it's a bit too much to do sometimes. But yeah. My friggin' head is also healing. Quite a lot. Thank God. And since this live will be staying there, I'm mostly breaking out because I was on an anxiety med that was hormonal. And when my hormones are crazy, I break out a lot. And when I break out anywhere or get hurt anywhere, it takes a long time for it to heal. So this is like a month, maybe 2 months, which is mostly just dry patches right now. Like there's a few bumps, but it's like, I don't know, it's mostly dry skin now. It's just annoying. Because then I get self-conscious. And then whatever, I don't like doing anything or showing my face or... And then if I put makeup, well, makeup makes it either more dry or makes it more mad. So I try not to put too many things on my face. But I'm trying to get better at like putting moisturizer at night and like a couple times a day even, especially in winter. But yeah, it's getting there. Right now the only annoying one is my nose, which I had 2 there, and this one kept being swollen for some reason. And it was like very mad, like way worse than it is right now. So that was also really fun. And then I hurt my feet. I don't know what's going on with my feet, but I can hardly stand on them. They hurt like crazy. So that's also fun. Anyways, I guess I'll go. Because I'm also late of putting the girls to bed. And there's school tomorrow. Thankfully, only 2 days left. Then we're on break for 2 weeks. And it's about time. Because everything's going wrong this year. It's so much fun. It's going to sound stupid, but I'm kind of glad that my dog isn't like this year or next year. Because still, things can still like go wrong for another year. As long as they're fine, the year I get them. After that, whatever. I don't want anything else going wrong till then. What a year. It's a lot. A lot. And before I go, I do have plans on a few videos. But they're not videos for everyone. So I might need to adult them on YouTube. So we'll see how that goes. I'll probably just do like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, however long that'll be. Because I plan on like going from 6 months to like now. So it's quite a long time. But we'll see. We'll see how the first video goes. If it goes good, I'll keep going. If not, it'll be deleted and never posted again. Anyways, goodbye.